Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Dream Journal. I have mentioned previously on my blog, actually, I've warned that my dreams get really weird. So, this is one of those times. And I don't want to say all of this too loud because I don't want my family to hear it. So a lot of the times I have dreams with bathrooms, and bathrooms will represent instinctual urges, which include like sexual urges, but it's more like repressed sexual urges. Okay, so with that aside, the past couple days, my brain has been absolutely flooded with just sex. Like, not even like repressed, but like full. Anyways, so the dream I just had was I started off in this giant warehouse, and there was this ride in the corner, and the ride was like a smaller circle within a big circle, and there were these posts, and there were like 4 chairs on each post, and the chairs were like spinning all crazy, and there were a bunch of old people on the ride. But it was kind of like a baby ride, but it was a cool looking ride. Anyways, so I come around, and there's this group of guys, and I think in the dream I had right before that was this one where I was in a room with a vampire, and like I think the vampire possessed me, like but I wanted it. Anyway, so that's a totally different thing. But it like went from one idea and like moved into this other one. So what was I? So I come around the side, and there's this group of guys, and I was like, I have a question. Could one of you guys help me real quick with something? And they're like, oh yeah, what? They were like these younger guys. So after they were like, oh yeah, what? I went through them, and I was like picking one of them, and one of them had sunglasses on, and like I lifted up his sunglasses, and then I was like, alright, come here, and I just like grabbed his hand and like walked off with him, and his buddy was just like, ooh. So I took him around to like the back of the warehouse, like you know how in a grocery store, the back of the grocery store has like all the boxes and stuff. It was like that, and like I came up to him, and I was just like, I'm really, really horny, and I need your help. And he's just like, oh, okay. And so he took me into his car, and his car, it was weird. It was this blue, little, teeny tiny car. Like, I imagine the really super fancy, what is a Ferrari or Bugatti or whatever the fuck it is. Like, it was like that far off the ground, and I'm tall. I am 5'9", and this car like went up to my knees. And so we're getting in the car, and like he was like, be careful, like don't scrape the door on the ground or something. And everything on the car was really flimsy plastic. Like, it wasn't metal or any sort of hard plastic. It was just... Anyway, so we get in the car, this teeny tiny car, and we went, I don't know where we went, but, so, in my dream, I was like, nobody can know that I just did this, and so, I don't even remember if we, like, banged in my dream, but, like, we were supposed to, but I murdered him. And then I was thinking back on all the other girls I could pin it on, because I was like dead. Like in my previous dream I had became a vampire or something, so I was already off the grid. And I was just like, who am I gonna pin this on? And there was one other girl at the warehouse who was like about the same build as me, and she had long hair like me. And I was just like, alright, so I somehow got her over to the house just long enough for the neighbor to see her there, and I think that was like the end of my dream, and I might have started dreaming about something else, because I have like so many dreams in a night. But yeah, I fucked him. And then I killed him, and I framed somebody else. So, I hope that wouldn't happen in real life. I mean, it wouldn't.